Good morning, everyone. It is 6:30 a.m. I'm in a beautiful city of Ogallala, Nebraska. I'm not even sure how you're supposed to spell it. I just woke up, had breakfast. It is still just cracking light outside, and I'm about to start another day of work. And I thought I was going to share it with you. I'm going to start my day as usual with the fuel up and the pre-trip inspection. I'm going to put the fuel in now. While the fuel is going in, I'm going to walk around, check the load. Check the tires, check the lights. Everything seems to be working fine. It is very cold outside. It is the 2nd of December today, and it's like 30 Fahrenheit. And it's very windy. I think you can see it. I think I'm going to tighten this strap. It's a little too loose. We got a little air leak. I think you can hear it here. I'm gonna have to stop somewhere and buy a new airline and replace it. Right, the tanks are full and we are ready to go. Okay, we are all nicely fueled up and ready to go. Meanwhile, it lightened outside. It's a nice morning, 7 a.m. So we're 3 hours away from Denver. I had a very interesting trip. I should have started recording earlier. Today's Wednesday. I got loaded on Monday in Chicago, and then I had a load from Milwaukee. I arrived in Milwaukee at noon. They told me the load will be ready at 4 p.m. Then at 4 they told me the load will be ready at 10 p.m. And then at 10 they told me the load was cancelled. So I wasted a whole day there, and I wasted 100 miles of driving over toll roads to Milwaukee. And then they just sent me away, and the broker said they'll compensate for the losses, and then they just paid me $250 for a whole day for 100 miles of driving, which is, it's very little.
Turn right on Nebraska 61,
so,
then take the first left.
I wasn't very happy. I wasn't happy because I lost that load. It was paying $1,800, and you can imagine that $250 compensation doesn't really compensate for losing $1,800 in a whole day. And then I was also behind schedule for the delivery. I had to deliver yesterday in Omaha, Nebraska. Instead of delivering in the morning, I had to deliver in the afternoon. And instead of delivering today morning in Denver, we're going to deliver around 10. But anyway, we'll have enough time to I don't understand what the people are doing, why they're moving so slow. We'll have enough time to deliver and pick up today, and then deliver on Friday in Illinois, and maybe catch another load over the weekend. This is the plan. I'll check back with you when I get to the receiver in Denver. Hey guys, we're 15 minutes away from our delivery. Just wanted to check in with you and show you this beautiful white mountains in the distance. It looks like it has been snowing up in the mountains, and here too you can see some snow on the side of the road, but it has melted already on the road. But up in the mountains it is all white. I wish I had a snowboard right now with me and a few days of free time to enjoy the first snow, but maybe another time. Colorado is really beautiful during the winter. This is a very industrial part of Denver. Denver is usually beautiful, but this is more like business and industry. I think I've been here last week. I wonder why they don't order the whole thing at once. I brought like 3 pallets last week and 3 pallets this week. Maybe they don't have room to store more. Alright, it is pretty sunny outside, but it's actually cold. So I'm going to dress warmer and then we'll go and check in. Guys, we're unloaded, we're ready to go for the pickup, but I need to call first and get an address. We're probably going to get loaded somewhere in the field, so they need to give me some directions. I'm going to call them right now. We are starting our way to Seibert, Colorado, and I will check back with you in 2 hours and 15 minutes. We are like 40 minutes away from our pickup, and the weather has gone bad suddenly. A very strong wind started from the left. You can see how my truck is shaking. And it seems like it's going to start to snow. The snow is still very fine snowflakes, but it might get more intense. I think it's going to be a very fun loading because we're going to get loaded on a field, unprotected from the elements, and even though it's only 25 Fahrenheit, it's like -4 Celsius, but because of the wind it's going to feel like -12 probably. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, you can see, like, if I have to keep the steering wheel like this to go straight. If I release it, it takes me to the right immediately. The wind is very strong. Alright, we'll check back with you as soon as I get there. We are half an hour away from our destination. We're going to pick up the load. We're going to pick up some crane mats. These are some wooden platforms that they lay down
onto the unpaved road,
on
then
the ground
take the first right.
when they have to do some work in the field, so that tractors, excavators, and heavy equipment can drive on. They usually use them. This guy. They use them when they have to put a pipeline through the field, or when they have to work with the wind turbines, as we see here.
Turn right on County Roading.
They are just installing some new wind turbines. This one right here only has one wing out of 3. See down there, cows and turbines. And this seems to be the side where we're going to get loaded. This driveway is exit only. Next one will be the entrance.
In 4 3/4 miles, turn left on County Route CC.
Our GPS is going crazy as usual. Yeah, you can see another turbine right there. Only the base is installed. They still have a lot of work to do here. I know why they're sending away already the crane mats. But I guess they used enough. Alright, so looks like there's a little line. They look pretty much like this. Everyone's laying down here, and we can see some being loaded in that truck. As soon as it is our turn, I will record that. It seems to be very cold and windy out there. I'll have to get dressed very well. Right. See you in a few minutes. Okay guys, we're now loaded. This load looks like it's dropped from a helicopter. It's sticking all over the place. Push this over the edge. Yeah, this kind of stuff happens when they don't have a trained forklift operator. They have to do with other job site workers. It's real hard to screw up a load like this, but they managed. Anyway, I'm gonna put the straps on and we'll get going. Okay guys, I thought the strapping process was going to be boring as usual, but because of the wind, it's actually, I think I'm going to show you how it's going because it's going very hard. As soon as I'm throwing a strap over, the wind blows it right off. See, it's already off, so you know I'll have to climb up there and pull them one by one. Let's try this one. To run real quick, try to catch them before the wind blows them off. Look at this truck. It's frozen, it's like that's pretty much it. Just going to tie them down. Should be no hassle. And then we'll have to wait for the bill of lading. We'll be good to go. That was some real fun. We are loaded. While I was having lunch, it started to get dark outside. Probably in a few minutes it's going to be totally dark. So I wanted to check in with you one more time. There's our load. This is the yard where we got loaded. I'll probably check back with you tonight when I get to the truck stop, if there's something worth showing. And until then, take care. I've been driving for about an hour and then it started to rain and freeze. I thought it's a little too dangerous to drive. You can see my windshield, it's all frozen in the edges. So I stopped at the rest area. I'll show you outside in just a minute. I'm gonna go and see if they have maybe an outlet to boil a kettle for make some tea. So let's go. I'll show you how slippery it's outside. So I didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to risk slipping or getting into an accident. So I decided to leave a little more time for tomorrow and just spend the night here. Pretty nice rest area and a welcome center here in Kansas. I'm going to try and show you the inside just a little bit. So this is the hallway. Nice picture here. There during the day you can ask directions to different attractions. And there are the restrooms. Men's and women's. So, the water is hot and I'm ready to have some tea. Today I'm going to have some puer. I invite you to have some tea with me if you want to. Good enough. Cheers guys, stay warm and safe this winter. Take care. Good morning everyone. It's a sparkling morning here in Kansas. It's got very cold last night, down to 18 Fahrenheit. That's like -7 Celsius. I had to keep my truck running all night because my Webasto wasn't keeping up. It was very cold, but the morning is beautiful. Sun is shining, snow is sparkling. Still pretty cold. Going to run very quick and do a pre-trip inspection, then have some breakfast and get going, because I had to stop early yesterday. I still have 13 hours left for today to drive, but that's fine. If necessary, we'll leave some time for tomorrow. You can see there's ice and the straps all frozen. Everything looks good. The side of the truck is frozen too. Okay guys, so I'm finally ready to go. I took quite a while with the breakfast. It took me like 2 hours, but at least now the sun is up, the snow is melting, and I think it should be safe enough to drive. I hope we'll have a nice day of work, and we should make it to Illinois until midnight. Kansas is pretty boring. It's the prairie, so all you can see is pretty much views like this, fields and snow and dry grass. So I'm not going to bore you with that. If there's going to be anything worth recording, I will record that. Hey everyone, so it is 10 p.m. now. I've been driving all day, 11 hours with only one stop for fuel and lunch. It was pretty boring. I started in Kansas, drove through Kansas, Nebraska and Iowa. Nothing really worth sharing with you, but right now I stopped at the truck stop in Iowa, which is claimed to be the largest truck stop in the United States. And in a little bit I'll go to take a shower and I'll take you for a tour through the truck stop. There's plenty to see and I hope you'll like it. It is claimed to be the largest truck stop in the United States. It has 800 parking spots for trucks. It has a large shop, a truck wash, a truck museum over there, and a whole lot of stuff inside. A few restaurants, a gym, a TV room. They're closed probably right now because of the virus. Also they have inside a few trucks parked where they display some stuff that they have on sale. I'm going to show them to you in a little bit. Looks like they made some repairs. So they have a whole truck inside. some seats. Whole lot of crap actually. The heaven for chrome lovers. Everything you ever dreamed of. Pipes, bumpers, mud flaps, toolboxes, their guards, and lots of lights. They used to have another truck here, but they have a turning platform. They probably removed it for some repairs. Here a whole wall of lights, different kinds. Here a lot of choice of gear knobs and steering wheels, all sizes and colors. Braking knobs, some more gear changer knobs, any form that you can imagine.
Damn, that shit's expensive.
The time when you begin to wind down and you're ready to sleep. These aren't super
A whole lot of boring stuff. More lights and mud flaps and other shit. Here they have a sign shop. They can make print signs or on anything. Cold weapons. It's like a small mall. There's a restaurant. Some Christmas decoration. An old Jeep. Food court. Several fast food spots. Some more old cars, old truck. And another old truck. And that's pretty much it for this floor. We're going to reserve a shower and go to the second floor. There's a problem with the internet connection. Wasn't showing me the showers, so I had to walk out and reserve a shower. Got shower number 21. Some old fuel pump here, some tables. I think this is only for employees. There's a nice view of the whole thing from above. It's pretty large. Let's go looking for shower 21. There they even have a barber shop and a dentist and a chiropractor. Would be nice if they had some. Yes, 18. Unlock the door, and it's open. Not that big, but it's pretty nice. Shower is large enough. Alright, this was the tour of the truck stop. We'll see you tomorrow morning.